everyone, it's Rachel and today I'm going to be doing a video on how I actually film my videos because I receive a lot of comments asking how I set up my filming area to film my polymer clay tutorials. So that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and then let's get straight into the video. So this is my actual setup. I film all of my tutorials on my desk, which you would have seen in my craft area tour video if you've watched that one. So yes, this does kind of look like a strange setup, but I guess I'm just a strange person, and this is the best way I've got it to work in my space. So here I set up my tripod and I have my camera on here. This is actually my old camera. I'm filming on my proper camera now, so I'll swap that over soon. So I just connect it onto there and then face it down onto my surface. Here I work on a sheet of glass that my dad got cut for me at like a doors and window shop, and then I slide under here whatever colored paper I want. So at the moment I've got this like kind of wood one, just depending on what I want. So I set all that up, and then here I have my crafting box. So I usually just put my lid on the floor here. Then I get, these are like all my tools in the top compartment, and they usually sit beside me there for easy access. And then of course I've got all my clay in here. This is just scrap clay, and there's all my main clay. I've also just got some little bits and pieces up here for easy access that I might need during filming videos and crafting as well. Once that is all set up and ready to go, it's then time to sit down and film the tutorial. So I sit on my chair here, which is kind of weird because it looks really far away from the desk. So what I do is, I'll show you in a moment anyway, I reach around and use my clay from there. Because I've got such a big tripod, it has to go here. A lot of people also have little tripods that you can kind of put here and then put your camera on your desk, but I can't do that because I've got this part in the way. So to film my videos and make the charms for my tutorials, I just come and sit on my chair, and I kind of have like the tripod between my legs here. I watch the screen, and then I kind of just, yeah, this is how I have my hands. I go around the tripod, and then sometimes I also go under it like this as well. Here's also another angle for you. My clay would go here, and then I would just reach around, and then the camera would point from there onto the clay and see what I'm doing. This is just the easiest way I've found. It works for me. It might not work for everyone. I'll bend down because it's quite like an awkward position, but I found it to be quite comfortable actually, which is good. Sometimes I also get sick of sitting as well. So if you see my 50 facts about me video, you know that I would rather sit on the floor than on a chair. And so as I film, I kind of move around a bit. So I push my chair back, and I would rather kneel down like this and then also do that. And I sort of work from different angles as well. So sometimes I'll come around here and then also move around the other side. One of the other reasons I move around quite a lot while I'm filming is to change the camera angles. So to do that, I simply move the tripod wherever I want it to go. Sometimes I'll come around here or the other side as well. And then I can also change my tripod so it's at a different height and also a different angle, just to get like a bit of variety in my videos and not just have it like straight down all the time. To actually film my YouTube videos, this is the camera I use. This is a Canon 70D, and then the lens I always use is this one, which is an 18 to 135 millimeter. This camera is really great as well because it has a flip out screen, so no matter like depending on what angle I'm sitting, I can turn the screen. So if I'm standing up here, I can still see, but if I'm more down here, I can still see what's happening in the viewfinder. Just in case you were wondering too, this is usually my view when I'm crafting. I have the viewfinder pointing down here because the camera is up quite high at the moment. I've got it extended. And then I can kind of see my clay around here, and that's how I work. Most of the time when I am making something, I will kind of look what I'm doing in the screen here. So if I focus this, so I just kind of like watch what I'm doing through the viewfinder rather than trying to look around the camera and see what's happening. So of course, the other important thing to consider when making YouTube videos is the lighting. So because I always craft at my desk here, I mainly get my lighting from natural lighting in the window here. But otherwise, if it is dark and I'm wanting to film a video, I will use this light under here. So this is just like a regular, just your regular kind of bulb. Because this light is quite a more yellow light compared to the natural light, I do have to change the settings on my camera to make it look a lot better as well. So I'll just show you how to do that. Here I'm just showing you in natural lighting first. So you do have the option to change the type of lighting. This is like an auto one, which will make it quite more blue. This is for daylight, shade, which will make it really orange, cloudy, and then this kind of light which makes it super blue, and then there's like a few other options there that I don't really use. Most of the time I keep it on cloudy or daylight. The other thing you can do, depending on how dark it is and what angle you're filming from, is change the brightness, which is the ISO. So the higher you go, the brighter it is, and then of course the lower you go, the darker it is. And then there's also an auto option as well. I tend to not go auto though, because it makes it quite dark. And here you can see too, if I turn on my other light, it will make it quite orange in the viewfinder, and it will turn out looking really weird. So you can go auto, but I still find that's quite orange. So I usually go either this light, which makes it more blue and cancels out the orange from the light, or you can automatically do it. And I've found this number to be, this like color temp number to be a good one. And then because it's under direct light, I usually lower it with my non-natural lighting. So right now I'm just showing you what a difference the settings on your camera can make and the different brightnesses. I do change this quite a bit throughout each video as the sun goes up and down and the lighting changes a bit. So here you can see is quite a good type of lighting. This type here is the shade setting, which I would consider to be too orange for my liking. It just makes everything look like way too tanned. And then this is the auto one, which I tend not to go because for some reason it makes it look like super blue, and I don't really like that effect. And even if I put it in like auto brightness, if I keep going down, that's auto brightness. So it's got a really blue tinge to it, and I personally don't like that for my videos. For me, I'm into more of the warmer colors for filming. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful at all, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.